Good morning students. In today's class we are going to see the last method in material, that is weighted average method. In the last class, in last video, we have discussed about the LIFO with special price and simple average. Now we are going to discuss about the weighted average, the same questions which we are going to deal with the weighted average. So this is the following questions: prepare store ledger and a weighted average. So date and the items has been given. Weighted average. So store ledger, weighted average. So as usual, what is the first one? Jan 1. So what is the balance on Jan 1? So balance brought down, or year they are not mentioned as a last year balance. So that means we are getting a new item. So you have to mention it as GRN number. How many units there it is? 300, 10, 3000. So here there is no need for rate at all. Since it's weighted average, we are going to measure all the things. So we are going to weight the thing. According to that, we are going to fix the price. So we have mentioned the what is the quantity 300. The rate per, since it's the first stock, mention the stock unit 10, 300 into 10, 3000. On next day, what is happening? On 10th, we are purchasing other 200 units. The cost price of 12 per unit. So 200 into 12, which is 2400. So for weighted average, what we have to do, already the cumulative frequency we have to add it. So already 300 has been available. So now 200 has been added. So what is the total stock quantity available? 500. So now amount column, so there is already 3000 has been available. Now 2400 has to be added. So 3000 plus 2400, which is 5400. So the rate per unit, what you have to decide is, so the total amount divided by the quantity will give you the rate per unit. Since it's a weighted, all the stocks has to be included. So this method can be followed when there is no when you are not giving importance for stock price. All the stock will be treated equally. In that case, you can follow the weighted average method. So 5400 divided by 500, which is 10.8, will be the rate per unit. The next term is on 12th. What you are doing, you are purchasing 400 units at 11 per unit. So 400 into 11, which is 4400. Already 500 units has been available. Just added 500 plus 400, 900. The amount is 5400 plus 4400, which is 9800. The rate per unit, total amount divided by quantity, that is 9800 divided by 900, which is 10.888. Next is on 50. There is a issue. How many units you want to issue? 250. So 50 MR number. So 250. What is the rate at time? 10.88. So 10.88 from 900 is the available stock. I am issuing 250. So from 900 you have to deduct 250. So the amount we will get is 650. So 650, 9800, 250 into 10.88, the amount which you get is 2722. So you have to deduct the amount. So 9800 minus 2722, which is 7078. So the rate per unit is also 10.88. So next is on also 16. There is other issue. So you have to use the term MR number. So how many units you want to issue? 150. So I have used already 250. So the balance available is 650. From the 650, I am using 150. So what will be the balance? 500. The amount from 7078, 1633 has been used. So balance is 5445. Next is on 18th. There is one more purchase made by the company. So 200 units at 14 per stock. So 200 into 14, which is 2800. So already the balance stock available is 500. Now 200 has been made extra. So 200 plus 500, which is 700. So for 2800 is the value of the stock. So the balance available is 5445. So 5445 plus 2800, which is 8245. So this is the total value. Now the amount has been increased. So rate per unit will be also changed. So 8245 divided by 700, which is 11.77. So while before mentioning the rate per unit, just calculate and see whether it is changing or not. So again the 20th is an issue. How many units we are issuing? 300 units. So from 700, I am issuing 300. So the balance is 400. And the stock available is 8245 worth of amount. I have used 3534. So the balance available is 4711. And 22 and 15, there are two purchases made by the company, which is worth of 300 and 100. So 300 price is 15. So 300 into 15, which is 4500. So already 400 is available. So 400 plus 300, 700. 300 into 15, which will give 4,500. So the amount has been increased. So 4,711 plus 4,500, which is 9,211. So to calculate rate per unit, 9,211 divided by 700, which is 13.15. On 25th, we are purchasing another goods which is worth of 100. So which is the cost is 16. So 100 into 16, which is 1,600. So from 700, 100 has been increased. So 700 plus 100, which is 800. From 9,211 plus 1,600, the worth has been increased to 10,811. So for calculating the rate per unit, what you have to do? 10,811 divided by 800, which will give 13.5137. On 27th and 31, what is happening in the company? We are issuing two kinds of stock, which is 200 units and 100 units. So 200 units, what is the stock available? 800. From 800, I am issuing 200. So the balance is 600. The amount is also reduced. Just deduct the amount. So use that particular rate per unit. Don't use the previous one. So the balance is 8,108. On 31, other issue has been made. That is 100. So from 600, I have used 100. So the balance is 500. From 8,108, the value has to be reduced is 1,351. 6754. Once again, you divide it and see whether the rate per unit has been changed. 6,757 divided by 500, which will give 13.5137. So at last, we have found out the closing stock available for the January month, which is 500 worth of quantity. At the amount value is 6,757. This is the balance stock available in hand. So totally, we have seen the 5 important methods: LIFO, FIFO, IFO, simple average, and weighted average. So these are the 5 important methods which you can get for 10 marks sum. So go through all the 5 methods, so that if it may confuse you which method has to be for which method which has to be followed. So clear with the title. For LIFO, last stock you have to use. For FIFO, first stock we have to use. Average means simple average. All the stocks available, we have to take an average. Then a weighted average is nothing but we have to give prioritize for all the stocks available. So these are the 5 methods. Just go through it. This is the last method. So I hope you would have understood all the 5 methods. If you have any doubts, kindly contact me. Thank you.